subscribe to my channels.
What's up again, fish divers? I'm going to try to show you all what I'm doing in terms of re-establishing a true cichlid pond. I noticed some of you all looked at my last video where I would have removed all of the red devils from this pond, and of course I would have gotten rid of all of them. And I just want to remind you all what has happened is I have tried selling these, and those who watch all my videos know this. That will be a few people, but having said that, I'll repeat it. I've sold red devils, right? I've tried to even give away the red devil to the pet shop. I've tried to give it away to a farm that have big water bodies. None of them was able to take it. I sold some in the pet shop. The pet shop said when you put them in a small aquarium, besides they have to sell fish, it's too much fighting happens when you put them in large quantities, so they could only sell one at a time. And of course, in terms of selling one, you know that's going to take forever, and then at some point no one will really want it. So that was our last resort, and I took years to actually do it, but this is not what this video is about. Those red devils would have also taken out a number of my fishes in here. So what I've done, and you see that yellow lab, right, this that's one. I didn't get any more for companionship. I had also a lot of OB cichlids. This is one. Gone. A lot of them gone. Now, and those that gone were more or less females. So I mean, it's obvious that the females not fighting among each other to kill out each other, right? That should be obvious. And that's what I'm saying. These red devils are a violent set of fish. They're a violent set of fish, and they would attack relentlessly. So now I do know for sure that there's some fish that would have killed out themselves. So I'm not going to blame the red devil for that, because there's some fish. Look, I actually replaced 4 here. Let me see if this could show good on the camera. Right, these are blue ocaras. Now the first time I introduced ocaras, these blue ocaras, to the pond, I have 4 here now, was 10 of them I bought, right? And those fish in particular, they would have, when they grew really quickly. So you see how small I normally get my fish. I don't buy big fish. I enjoy raising my fish. But those guys grew quickly. And let me tell you, they have been some of the most relentless fish I've seen in terms of executing each other when they reach to that breeding age. They would have been in a mad violence in this pond. Mad violence in the pond. Right? So the whole colony eventually died out, because even the last 2 in their battle, I don't know if probably they were all males. I don't know what it was. At one time I did think they bred too. I've never seen anybody with babies, but to me I think they bred. I did see some small kind of blue fish, you know, bouncing off the rocks, that kind of thing. So I do think it was in fact that they did breed, but they never really matured into adults. Right? They never matured into adults. So I'm introducing them again, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I picked up 4 Okaras. What price did I pay? Look at this. Again, the size, I don't know if you will see this. That's a 40 written here. Alright, that's $40, $10 for one. And of course, our local currency, $50. That's about 6 US. 5, 6 US. And that's 60 US, 6 US, sorry, for all, 5, 6 US for all 4, by the way. Alright, so I'm reintroducing them again. Let me see what else I picked up here. So guys, this is some 2 OB cichlids and 2 females at that, and 1 peacock, female peacock. Alright, so these are 3 females, and I didn't want to introduce any more males because you guys know how that goes. And as I showed you earlier, there's OB cichlids in here, so I'm hoping that they would breed as well. I'm trying to do all this with one hand. I'm emptying the water from the pet shop. As you see, I did climatize these guys, and I'm emptying the water from the pet shop into a net. I put these guys in the pond. Oh, there we go. All 3. Alright. What else did I get? Alright guys, I think you all could see this. This is more peacocks. I know these are somewhat aggressive fish. So it's 4 peacocks here. Again, I have peacocks in here, male peacocks. Right, and these are some different types. So what I'm doing is introducing more females, because it doesn't make sense stuck in here with a lot more males. That's just going to have a lot of fighting, and I'm really just trying to breed all these fish. Alright, so that's 4 female type peacocks. Well, you know, yeah, maybe 1 male and that, who knows? But it definitely has no color. Alright, I have 3 more bags, guys. It's about 29 fish in all I got. And there's some fish I just didn't get. Some that I had, I just weren't able to get back yet, because again, these guys, you can't import fish. Guys, this bag is 4 terrors, 4 green terrors, and one cichlid here that I don't know what it is. It looks like a venusta, but it isn't. So it has to be some kind of cross or hybrid. But it's 4 green terrors. And the thing about these terrors, now I have one big green terror in here. Again, I had a pair of them, 2 or 3, and I came down, dwindled down to 1. So I'm introducing some more. I think the pet shop was able to pay them. I won't take that to the bank. I think so. But we'll see. I mean, the fact that I bought so much means they probably, I'm trying to get the luck of the draw. Have enough of the colony to make sure that I get pairs. So it's possible they won't pair up, or they're too small to be paired up. Alright, so that's 4 terrors. I have one in there. And a somewhat looking fish that looks like a venustas that I'm unable to identify. Give me one sec, guys. Guys, one of the things also that I have family, when they come over, they see me with frogs in my yard. And they ask me, why do I have frogs in my yard? Why don't I get rid of them? It's a hell of a thing when people don't really keep pets. But I really keep these frogs so that they could, when they make these young ones, I feed them to the fish now. That's one of the things that may be different. Let's see how the fish operate with this frog in here. Usually when the red devil's in here, you know what time it is, but you don't know how these smaller cichlids will do. Let's see, guys. What I'm seeing is the frog is running away. And nothing has rushed it yet. So I guess that's one of the things I'll not have so much of anymore. But then I have Texas cichlids and stuff in here, so probably they're just not hungry, guys. Probably they're just not hungry. But trust me, if those crazy red devils were in here, that frog was gone as they touched the water. Okay guys, so I have 2 more bags of fish. Let's see what this one is here. This is a bag of venustas. This is the venustas bag. They're a little big. I don't normally buy fish so big. And I got them at a decent price. About $6 US a one. No, actually about $8 US a one. I got 3 of them. So hopefully it'll have some hopefully I have a pair in there. The last occasion I had a lot of them, as I said, they got really big. But there was some fighting with them. And also, so I lost a lot of them. But I don't know if they died out as a result of violence with those red devils again, or if it was just a case of them being predatorial. I know a guy in Instagram fished him. He breeds these venustas, and I see that there's a lot of aggression with them, with the males against each other. So I don't know if probably on the last occasion I just had a lot of males. That's possible. Alright, and I have one more bag. Now these fish guys, this is Demazones and convict cichlids. Right? The pet shop said they were able to pair up these convicts. They could identify them. I have a male convict in here, a banded convict. So I took 3, they gave me 4 or 3 albino convicts. They said that they do crossbreed. And I got more females. So if it's 3, I got 2 females and 1 male. Alright, and then I have these fish here, the Demozoni. Now what's interesting about these Demozoni, they gave me 5 of these. 5 of them. I had those fish before as well. And then they got really big and nice. And I just don't know what happened with them. They just disappeared. Now they feed more on algae and stuff. So they're not really competing for food or anything so much. But as I said, they just disappeared. And what I suspect happened again, it may be those crazy ass red devils stressed them out. I don't know, but as I said, the pair got like about 5-6 inches. 5-6 inches, and then saw them, and then one day I came and I just wasn't seeing them anymore. So I'm going again with them. One of the things that was told to me though was that interestingly, the pet shop, she told me that see if I can get her close up. Right, she told me that there's a difference between the male and the female Demozoni, and that the male, the camera may not be picking them up so good. The male was the female was a darker blue, and the male had a lighter blue, or vice versa. In this batch here though, I've seen one darker or 2, and the others a bit lighter. So if that's a fact, then out of the 5 of them, I may have about 3 females and 2 male, or 4 females and 1 male. So guys, that's the stock I picked up. There's a number of other cichlids that I had that I haven't been able to get because pet shops are not really able to import fish, that kind of thing. But that's what I'm going to focus on. Slowly adding back exotics in here. And I'll keep my eyes on them, and I expect some aggressiveness in here. I will lose fish as they do their thing to identify their territory and that kind of thing. But I'm hopeful that they will settle down quickly, and I'll be able to at least have pairs of each and be able to get some young ones.
Subscribe to my channels.